Hey y'all, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. We're kicking this one off with a bang. A couple things going on in this video I'm very excited about. Number one, this is a collaboration with my sweet friend Emily over at Gridiron and Grace. I've collaborated with her before. She is precious. I just adore her. She is just amazing, and I'm going to insert a little video of her introducing herself to you. So after you watch this video, I would love it if you would just go over there and check her out. If it's something you're interested in, I would love for you to subscribe to her channel and make this a Merry Christmas for her. So here's a little bit about Emily.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily and my channel is called Gridiron and Grace. I would love it if you would consider coming over and checking out Gridiron and Grace once you get finished watching Donna's video today. I know her video will be great, they always are, and I love her Vlogmas videos. I am so looking forward to seeing what all she shares this year. But on my channel, I share a lot of decorating, thrifting, and antiquing. I love seasonal decor. I have 5 Christmas trees up in my home, and I have shared decorating all of them, and Christmas is my favorite time of the year. I would like to thank Miss Donna for doing this collaboration with me today, and I would love it if you would consider coming over and joining my family here on YouTube. I do work full-time outside of the home. I'm a library media specialist. My husband and I have been married for almost 9 years, and we have one son named Rowdy who is almost 4, and we have a little fur baby named Axel. So I would love it if you would consider coming over and checking out Gridiron and Grace after you get finished watching her video today, and I hope you all have a very blessed and Merry Christmas.
Isn't she adorable? I just love her, and I just know you're gonna love her channel. She's just precious. Second part I'm so excited about. Look here. I'm so excited about today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is MyPoetree, and they reached out to me and wanted to send me some trees, little topiaries, and I was so excited because if you've been with me for a while, I usually put ferns by my front door. I love ferns. They're very southern. Not that you can't have them anywhere in the world, but they're very southern. You know, you feel like you have to have ferns on the porch. And they're beautiful for the spring. But when it gets really, really hot and we get our heat, oh my gosh, I can't keep them alive. They just fry. And as much as I love them, they are expensive, and I buy them every year, and every year it's the same old thing. I can keep them alive for a little while, and then the sun just beats them up, especially where I'm at. Like, there's not really any good areas for ferns. They need shade, lots of water. So I decided that I was not going to buy any more ferns for the upcoming summer and spring. And so this is perfect timing when MyPoetree reached out to me. I'm going to use these topiaries to have by my front door. I love having something by my front door, and I'm excited to see what they look like. I've not opened the box, as you can tell, and it's been hard. I've had them for like a week. But I wanted to wait and unbox it with you because I wanted it to be legit. And I will also share with you the little discount code they've given you. But first, let's get this unboxed, and then we're gonna move out to the front porch. I've already started somewhat decorating my porch for Christmas, but I knew I wanted to use these, so I just did a part of the porch, and we're gonna see what these look like. We're gonna add these. I still have my mailbox to do, so got a lot to do. So let me flip the camera around, and we're gonna get to unboxing these and see what they look like. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what they look like. So let me get the camera adjusted. All right, let's see. I mean, we're decorating for Christmas, and my air conditioner just come on. I will link the ones that I got if you're interested in them. And I got the 4-foot. They come in different heights, and I got the 4-foot. So let's see. They come very nicely packaged. There we go. Very nicely packaged. Oh my gosh. Oh, these pots pots are very heavyweight. Oh look, they even sent me moss to put around the bottom of the pot. That is so cool. Oh, I love it. I think these are gonna be so pretty. I'm gonna put some Christmas lights on them for Christmas, and then I'll take them off. So let me get these out, get them fluffed, and we're gonna get them into place. And I'm gonna use my big urns to put them in. So let's see what they look like outside. This is what they look like outside. They're very pretty. I love the color. I have lost a few of these pieces, but it really doesn't make a difference. But a few of them have fell out. Just gonna let y'all know that. But they're so full, like, doesn't make a difference really. So this is my urns. I want to put them in and see how that goes. So let me do that real quick. All right, there's the first one. I just had to empty my pots and take I used to put styrofoam in the bottom of it. So now I'm gonna work on this one. And I'm gonna have to empty the dirt out of it and the styrofoam. It's more styrofoam than dirt. I gotta straighten that one up a little bit. It's leaning a little bit. My pots, I'm setting them down in the pots and they're not wanting to sit exactly straight, but it's okay. I need to get the cobwebs down too. But we're gonna add lights to them for Christmas. But they're gonna be up all year. But I like the idea of lights for Christmas. That's the styrofoam I gotta throw away. But let me get that straight, get some lights on them, and we'll go from there. For my lights, I'm going to use these little fairy lights. Lord, look at this hair. that I have, that I got off of Amazon. I love them. I'll link them down below. And I like that they're plug-in. They're not battery. So I really love these. So I'm going to get these on the trees. And we'll go from there. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I have lights on this one. The one strand was plenty. But I'm gonna put the lights on this one, and I'll come out here and show y'all what it looks like at night. I think that's gonna be the best thing. But let me get the lights put on the other one. But I'll give you a close-up real quick of what it looks like with the lights on it. So when it gets dark, I'm gonna come out here and I'll probably tweak it and like push them in and this and that. So, but that's the first one. So now let me work on that one. Okay, can't really tell, so I'll have to tweak the lights tonight when I can tell how they look. But I think they also will fluff out a little bit more once they kind of like settle a little bit. Gonna kind of, they've been boxed up, so I'll get out here and tweak them a little bit. But I'm gonna clean up my mess. I'm gonna sweep down the cobwebs and go from there. It wouldn't be Christmas in the South if we weren't sweating. People are cutting their grass. Welcome to the South at Christmas. So over here what I've done is I took away one of the chairs and the little table. So when the blind is open, you'll see the tree. And I've just added, this is a tablecloth I use as a throw. And this pillow had a stain on it, so I just put it out here. And then I took my watering can and put some dirt and some of those rocks I thrifted. And I've put this tree in it. James is still gonna have to build me something to kind of like make it stand up straight because it's not wanting to cooperate. So we gotta fix that to keep it from leaning. And then that is a tree I thrifted that I've used for several years on my porch. And then this is the tree I had in my bedroom last year, but I think I'm gonna use a different one this year. And I just kind of stuck it in that old box, kind of give it that rustic vibe. Because by the time I do my mailbox and everything, I think it'll just kind of all go together. So that's how that's looking. And I'm probably not gonna do anything else to the porch. But I'll show y'all what it looks like at night. It's really pretty. I do have this lantern here, and then I'm gonna put an arrangement in my mailbox. I've just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do, and that'll be the whole view, what it looks like. And then I do have lights on the wreath that come on a timer. Okay, we will address that tonight. I'll go out there and tweak the lights, and then I've got to find what I'm going to do with my mailbox, so I will do that in a different video. I make an arrangement in it, and then y'all see the completed porch in my home tour. But now what we're going to do is we're going to make caramel pies. My kids and family love caramel pies, and you have to pick a day where you're going to be home because it's the process. I know there are other ways you can do it, like you can put it in your crock pot. I prefer to boil it on my stove. So let me get all the ingredients together and I'll show you how I make my caramel pies. Okay, so what I do for my caramel pies is use sweetened condensed milk, 2 cans per 9-inch pie. You're gonna need about 2.5, 3 cans if you do like the 10-inch pie. But I'm gonna boil these. When they come to a boil, you time it and you boil them for 4 hours. And you have to keep putting water because you do not want them to get uncovered with water. This is why it's a time thing. And you're gonna want to use an old pot that you don't want to use for anything but this, because when it boils, it'll get like a rim of sticky stuff around it. I try to get it off the best I can, but I have just utilized this pot for my caramel pot. And I'm gonna take the labels off of these. I'm gonna put some foil in the bottom and set it on the foil. It helps for whatever reason. I don't know why. I just seen it on somebody's video and I did it and it really helps. I don't know what it does. Anyway. So I'm gonna remove the labels, cover the bottom of my pot with some foil. Then I'm gonna do 6 cans. I'm gonna make 1 pie and I'm gonna have some cans ready for some other pies that I'll be needing soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and boil them all at one time. I leave it in the cans after they're boiled and just put them in the refrigerator, once they've completely cooled if I'm not gonna use them. Or you can go ahead and empty them into a container with a lid and stick it in your refrigerator, however you wanna do it. But you have to wait till they completely cool before you open them. That is so important. You need to make sure they stay covered while they're boiling, and you need to make sure they are completely cooled down before you ever try to open them. If you try to open them while they're still hot, you're gonna have a mess, you're gonna have an explosion, and you possibly will get hurt. So just keep that in mind. But I'm going to put my foil in here, using some foil. Just like that, and then I'll put my cans in here, and then I'll put my water. So I just take the labels off. Take the label off and just set it in here, and I'm gonna do this with all 6 cans. So you might wanna thrift you an old pot that's deep enough. I like this deep pot because I don't have to keep filling it up as often. I still have to keep an eye on it and check it, but I'm not having to constantly run over here, and add water. So I like this deep pot So you may want to thrift you an old cheap pot, something good enough for boiling. And I can fit 6 of these cans. These are the 14-ounce cans. And I can fit 6 in there, like so. And now I'm gonna take it to the sink and fill it up with water. Now, some people put it in the slow cooker, like in a crock pot, and cook it for 8 hours. I've never done that because it's kind of always scared me because it has to stay covered with water, and I don't know how that would work. So I just always do it this way. I'm gonna put it on high. And then what I also do is I keep me a pitcher with water. I'll just go ahead and fill this up and I'll set it right here. When I come over, once it starts boiling, I'll start timing it for 4 hours, and then I'll just have this and just keep pouring water on top of it, just so it does not get uncovered. That's why I use a big pot, put as much water in there as possible, and then I keep a pitcher of water sitting beside it. And I may have to do that 2 or 3 times during the process of it boiling. Just have to kind of play it by ear. And here it is. I'll just keep it sitting right here. And that's it. It's boiling good. That's what it's looking like. I got 2 more hours of it. And I've only put in 1 pitcher of water, and it's got quite a bit, so I may get away with not having to put any more, but we'll see. But yeah, it's going. Okay, our caramel is made. This, I've already emptied it out. And this is why I do the full, because all of this would be on my pot. I remember that. I told you I didn't know why I do that. That's why. So I have poured out the water. I have moved the caramel to here. I've run some lukewarm water. I'm just gonna set them in there, let them kind of cool. And once they cool down completely, I'm gonna make a pie. And I'll share that with y'all. It's really simple. I use a graham cracker pie crust. You're gonna empty your cans into your pie crust, spread it around, cover it with some Cool Whip. You can add sprinkles or whatever you want, and that's it. Keep it in the fridge. I'm telling you, it is so rich and so delicious. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And it's really easy. It's just time consuming. But if you're gonna be home on a day, I only had to add water to my pot twice. That was it. So if you're gonna be home and you don't have anything else to do, I mean, do like I did and make you up several cans and you'll have them on hand. So it really cuts down how time consuming it can be. You know what I mean? So let these cool, and then I'm gonna show you the end results. Okay, moment of truth time. We're going to open 2 of our cans. I have my graham cracker pie crust, have my Cool Whip. So we're gonna open up this caramel and get it in this pie crust first. Let's go ahead and get the lid out. Look at that. Best caramel you'll ever eat. Here's our caramel pie, and now we're gonna top it with Cool Whip. And trust me, it is so rich, you need the Cool Whip. You need the Cool Whip to break up the richness. And here we have our caramel pie. We're gonna stick it in the fridge, let it chill overnight, and it'll be ready to serve. All right, y'all, that is going to do it for day 1 of Vlogmas. I'm so excited. Can't wait to see what the other 24 days hold. Don't forget to check out my link down below for MyPoetree. If you're interested in that, I will have it linked down in the description box below. Thank you to MyPoetree for sponsoring this video today. And thank you, Emily from Gridiron and Grace, for collaborating with me today. I will also have her channel linked down below. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great one. Bye, y'all.